WIKE, the same people that encouraged Kensrewiwa to divide Igbo land, which is Biafra, they were also the same people that killed him. Did any Igbo man kill Kensrewiwa? And when our late eternal leader came to London, I said to him, why did you not intervene when they arrested Kensrewiwa? You could have mobilized the entire Igbo nation, which is Biafra itself, to campaign and to pressure Abacha not to kill your brother, Kensrewiwa. He said to me that what Kensrewiwa did was unpardonable, that it was God that punished him, that he was in no place to intervene. Ojukwu told me this in London. There were many of us there. Ojukwu came to London then with Peter Obi, Chekwas Okorie, Victor Me. Victor Me then was an ordinary treasurer in Abga. We went to buy them clothes at Oxford Street. Victor Me, did you come to England with any clothes? Did we not go to buy you clothes, myself and Ifani Negu, and Samume? And what's his name? Chinedu. What's Chinedu's surname again? Forgotten. Ask Peter Obi now. Ask him. He will tell you. Was I not the one that paid for Juko's accommodation at Millennium Hotel with my credit card? Oh dear. At Kensington, that's where we were. Kensington, London. We found him accommodation elsewhere, not in the same hotel with our eternal leader. Oh, you people, you have all forgotten. Did I run to Peter Obi and ask him for money when he became governor? Mad people everywhere. As I was saying, Ojukwu said he couldn't have intervened because it was God's will. That the same person, not even people, the individual that Kensrewiwa went to ask, do I have, please give me permission to take Igbo people's properties in Igbocha? Let me convince Igbo that they are not Igbo. The person he went to, the man that gave the permission said, okay, go ahead, was the man that killed him. I want WIKE to learn that we have history on our side. You cannot divide our people. You cannot ask a Biafran to go and hunt a Biafran for you. You can't divide us. There was a man that tried to divide us. Today that man is dead. Not by natural causes, killed by the same people that he was seeking to please through the division of the sacred land of Biafra. WIKE, you are going to die disgracefully. Anybody who tries to divide a land that God ordained must exist will die a miserable death. Have you asked yourself why Ijo land is not developed? Why our mothers go to the creek to drink from the same water that they go to toilet in? Have you asked yourself why? You people, you play with God. You don't know Chukwu Kikabiama. You don't know. Some of you don't know because you're not in the spirit. Ijo, do you think if you remove yourself from Biafra, you'll be developed? Fulani will swallow you overnight. I want you to understand this. That is why you are not developed and can never be developed in this world. Never, ever, ever, for betraying Biafra. Is Akwa Ibom doing well? Simple question. The reason why Akwa Ibom is doing well is because of Philip Effiong. God had mercy and said, because of Philip Effiong, I will leave you alone. All of you that said, we are not Biafra, I'm not Igbo. Are you doing well today? Are you better off than Anambra, Imo, Abia, Enugu, Ebonyi? Are you better than them? Simple. You think you can divide the people of God? God will strike you dead. Nobody can do it. No human being can do it. Let me tell you. Your name is Nyesom, WIKE, because we are known by who our fathers are. His name is Ken, NWA, The same way you have Wachuku, they change it to Wachuku, WA. The same family, Wachuku, WA. WIKE is, they took away the N. WIKE, he took away the N. So they will sound, they will say, I'm not Igbo. WIKE is his name. He took away the N, took away the A, and said it's WIKE, W-I-K-E. The name of the foremost Ogoni freedom fighter is Ken Wa-Iwa. They took away the N, as WIKE did, took away the A. It is now Wiwa, W-I-W-A. To hide their Igbo identity. The same thing that Ken Sarawiwa did with the same surname, or should I say with the same alphabets in the surname. WIKE is N-W-A-I-K-E. Mwewa is N-W-A-I-W-A. What Ken Sarawiwa did, WIKE is now doing. WIKE, they took off the N and the A, you now have WIKE, W-I-K-E. Wewa took off the N and the A, and is now Wewa, W-I-W-A. And two of them are going to meet the same end. WIKE, I am laying a curse on you that you may know that God Almighty sent me. The same way Fulani rejected Ken Sarawiwa at the right time and killed him, so shall they do to you if we don't get you first. WIKE, I want you to understand the reason why I hate you now more than anybody else in the world. Do you know why I despise you now? Because you are trying to divide the children of God. Ken Sarawiwa tried it and was killed. Anybody who tries it will die. If you try it, you will die. Ken Sarawiwa is Wa-Ewa. That's his name. Wewa. N-W-A-I-W-A. Wa-Ewa, the son of Ewa. They called it Wiwa. Wachuku became Wachuku. People are fools. You said, you know, my people are not well in the brain. You reject a name that God Almighty gave to you in order to please Fulani. Ken Sarawiwa and the Fulani killed him. WIKE, you are renaming the name of, as I told you, Okilo, Mefad Okilo. They're the ones, Urumu Allah, Urumu Krushi. Urumu Adolu, Omo Adaolu, the children of the only surviving daughter. When they came from Arochukwu, they took everybody into slavery. Only one woman survived. Only one survived. And she gave birth to children. They named the place Omo Adaolu, the children of the only daughter. The land of God. And you idiots want to divide it. The land of God itself. You want to divide the children of God to allow uncircumcised vandals to come in to possess a land that God gave to our ancestors. Omo Adha Olu, the children of the only surviving daughter. Adha Olu, the only daughter they had. Why do you think I said that Iguacha will be the capital of Biafra land? But of course now Igbo is making a very strong case for it. Did we ever know that Igbo land started from that even Benin City itself? We never knew. Because God said, I will, when the time comes, if you come back to me after our 2015 atonement prayer, if you abandon every other God, including the one the white man brought to you, and face me, and only me, then nobody answers why Jesus, where we come from. Do you answer why Jesus? I'm asking you a question. Or one Muhammad. Is that your name? Is your name one Muhammad or one Jesus? You answer one Chukwu, the Son of God of heaven and earth. This is maybe. In 2015, I prayed, and I'll release that very clip today. Listen to it. All of you claiming you're from Niger Delta, listen to that. God said, anytime you come back to me, I will bring all of you back together again from where you come from, including Igodo land. I will teach you in the spirit the history of Oba and Idu. That place is Idu land. Idu land. They call it Idu. Ubiaja, they call Eshan. Igbo people. I-G-B-O, Igbo. Why haven't you thought about this before? They divide you to conquer you. When Kesrewa thought that he was doing that thing, they became autonomous, and he was the most educated man there, they became autonomous. He never told Ogoni people. I went to school with Igbo people. If at all he claims he's not Igbo anymore. The scholarship that I went to school with was given to me by an Igbo man. Are you listening? Oh dear. Who built Iguacha? I want people to go, and do you know that Shell was in Owerri? Shell was in Owerri. And the Igbo, they had sense in those days, intelligent men. Hi! May Elohim bless them. Igbo State Union. Before the war, they were an authority unto themselves. You will pack your bags from Omuahia, you travel to Zaria. Upon getting to Zaria, you speak Igbo. Awusa will take you to an Igbo man's house, and they will take you to their chairman, and they will give you where to sleep. And by the next day, you start work. When I think of Igbo land before the war, tears come to my eyes, I'm telling you. The mere fact that you are in Bauchi and you speak Igbo, every Igbo person around there is your brother and your sister. If they're older than you, they are your uncles, you call them dead. If they are the age of your father, you call them father. Let me tell you what happened in America. I was in the US. I think it was early this year or was it last year? I can't remember anymore. Somebody should tell me, but it was early this year. I was in the US. I was in a town hall meeting in Chicago. And a girl came to me, we were taking pictures. And the girl came to me and said, and I said to them, why don't you marry each other in America? Why don't you organize a ball? Once you leave college, they organize a ball for all of you Biafran people to meet together, and then your sons will meet your daughters and you can intermarry. One of them came to me and said to me, she didn't know when she said to me, uncle, do you know the problem we had? Why we never intermarried or married each other? And I said, no. She said to me, because when we were growing up, our parents will introduce the the fathers and the mothers of the people we are supposed to marry as our uncles and our aunties. Do you understand? You know the way we are. In England, once you speak Igbo, to Nnamdi and Nnamdi came, this is your uncle. That's where we are. And we didn't know that these kids, they had it in their brain. I cannot go and date the child of my uncle or my aunt, although they're not from the same village. And so she said to me that the problem is from our parents. They introduced us to everybody as our uncle and our aunt. And I said to her, that is how we are as a people. If I live on Wahao and I travel to Ngwaland in Aba, every Omwahia person is my brother and my sister. Now, if I live on Ngwao and I travel to say Ondo State, every Igbo person in Ondo State is my brother and my sister and my uncle and my father and my mother. That is the way we are as a people. It doesn't mean you cannot marry them. She was shocked. And yes, that is what we do. If you see somebody in those, I remember my own aunt, Doka Modo, married in Mbise when my younger brother was born. My own aunt, my father's immediate younger sister. When I said I was in Aba, I was with her when I was going to primary school in Aba. Helen is her name. My aunt. My aunt will say to me, please, we were staying at Abai Omwacham then. I went to go and see them from government college. I went to on a weekend. She said to me, take this thing and go and give to my sister. And I asked her, who is that your sister? She said, that's Ubakala woman there. Ubakala is not Ibeku. I don't know who the woman is. But because she is from Umuahia, living in Aba, she became my aunt automatically. And in America, they're saying, how can I then go and marry my aunt's child? That means that boy is my relative. So they saw all of that. The reason why we don't intermarry in America or marry each other as much as we should is because we see everybody as one family. This is what WIKE is trying to bring division into. This was what Kensrewa tried and failed and lost his life in the process. Have you seen Jews? Anywhere you go to, they say, oh, they cooperate, they're always together, they live together, they do this together. And the only thing is that they marry one another. We don't. We do not marry one another. We don't marry each other. We need to marry each other. We need to marry each other more. Do you know Margaret Ebo, where she comes from? The one that they named Calabar Airport after. Margaret Ebo is from Nnewi, but she married a man, an Efik man. Ebo. Are you aware of that? The regard I have for P2B is because the wife is from Cross River State. We need to intermarry more. We are all one people. It's just like somebody from Samaria marrying somebody from Judea. The language may be different. Some of you do not know that in Israel, you have many languages. Do you know that? The same way you have Ogoni in our, you have a zone of Kolokoma, as they say, you have a Fik language, you have a Bibio. Do you know that even in Israel, one people created, they all descended from Jacob. They have now, listen, people don't know anything. No. They have Hebrew. They have Yiddish. Are you aware of that? There's a language called Yiddish. They have the Hebrew language. They have Yiddish. And for some of you saying, oh, but in Bini, they speak a different language. Now let me shock you. I want to surprise all of you. Do you know that Hebrew language is new? It was written by one man. I've forgotten his name. Go and Google it. Hebrew language was written to unite all the dialects of the ancient tribes of Israel. Do you know that in those days, somebody who is from Judea spoke a different language from somebody who is from Samaria? Are you aware of that? but they are all Israelites. Are you aware? Are you aware? I'm asking you. So having different languages, maybe from Benin to Ogoja, from Ogoja to Oron, doesn't mean you are not one people. That was why a man, let me actually Google it, how the history of the Hebrew language. Because there is a language also called Aramaic that they spoke when Jesus was on earth. Aramaic, they have Hebrew, they have Yiddish. Let me see if I can actually do it myself. Whilst we're still, I don't know what came over me this morning to preach this gospel. I have no idea. It's WIKE, and because of what Chibi Kameji said. You are not pursuing Fulani killers and headsmen. You are pursuing your own brothers, that the Fulani headsmen may kill them. Let me try and see if I can get it. The history of the Hebrew language. People don't know anything. The history of Hebrew language. Hebrew language. Yes, I think the man's name is Angel Sainz Badilos. Let me also check, please, to make sure a man created it, joining all the languages. Of course, a history of the Hebrew language is a comprehensive description of Hebrew from its Semitic origins and the earliest settlement of Israelite tribes in Canaan to the present day. What the man did was to bring all, his name is Angel Sainz Badilos, I think it is. The history of the Hebrew language. Go and read it up. You will see it. One man created it. One man created the Hebrew language. What he did is to avoid trouble. Somebody was asking me, if you get Biafra, what language are you going to speak? And I said, when we get Biafra, we are going to get a panel of linguists from every clan, from every tribe, from every dialect. They will sit down, we lock them up somewhere until they produce a lingua franca. The same way the Hebrew language was produced to cater for everybody that sees himself as a Jew, as an Israelite. Do you see how what Ugo Kikabiama is doing? Replicating what has gone before in our present time. WIKE, for attempting to divide the house of God, you will die disgracefully. I lay a curse on you today. You will die shamefully and disgracefully. You are from Satan. You are from darkness. You can say anything you like about us. You can even condemn us. That was why I warned Umahi. Umahi tried to bring this, the same nonsense Umahi tried to do in Ebonyi State. Tried to tell me Ebonyi State is not Biafra, Ebonyi State is not Igbo. What have you people done for us? That idiot did not know about a man called Dr. Kanu from Ebonyi State, a pillar, a man of great honor. May his soul continue to rest in peace. A man of immense honor from Ebonyi State, a great scholar. The only him and John Lennon were the people that returned their whatever rubbish from the Queen of England because of the war, because of how Britain treated Biafra from Ebonyi State. And I asked Umahi this morning, go and read the history of Dr. Kanu and emulate him. That one day we are all going to die. One day when you leave, people will sing your praises the same way we are singing the praises of Kanu today. It's from Ebonyi State. But you see, WIKE is a dead man walking.
Now I'm beginning to understand that the deep meaning of don't go against Biafrans, not do them strong thing, because you go collect. Una remember Abakari? The same course he lay on Abakari. Today, that celebrated police, whatever rank, that today nobody they send them. That man, his name is like a curse self to Nigerians. But it was celebrated. Where is he today? Nyesom WIKE, what is happening to him today? What is happening to him today? They talk say Biafra na spirit too. You don't fight Biafrans because you know they end well with you. Well, guys, I did drop out for you. Kindly drop your comments below the comment section. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video, make it go viral. Make we they push and they go like that. Make Biafrans they understand. Make Nigerians they understand that this fight is not just an honorary. And don't fight Biafrans. That is just the simple truth. So guys, see you next in my next video. Bye for now.